Chart-topping classic rock legend Eddie Money opens the 2019-20 season at the Grand. It's a night of hit after Eddie Money hit, featuring 2 Tickets to Paradise, Baby Hold On, Think I'm in Love, Shakin', and Take Me Home Tonight. Don't miss your chance to kick off the season this October with rock legend Eddie Money.
Rent changed Broadway forever. Now, the show that won the Tony Award for Best Musical and the Pulitzer Prize for Drama returns to the stage in an electrifying 20th anniversary tour. Feel the joy of this timeless and inspiring story. There's no day but today to experience Rent.
No day but today. No day but today. Seasons of love.
After a sold-out show in 2018, Grammy Award-winning saxophonist Kenny G returns. By fusing elements of R&B, pop, and jazz, Kenny G's iconic and unique sound has become a staple in contemporary music for over 30 years. Don't miss the top-selling instrumental musician of all time as Kenny G comes to the Grand Theater.
Come experience a night like none other with classical crossover duo Black Violin. Combining elements of classical, hip-hop, R&B, and rock, Black Violin's unique sound is taking the nation by storm. Don't miss this groundbreaking duo and their revolutionary performance at the Grand Theater this October.
Join the Grand as we kick off the winter sports season with Warren Miller's 70th annual film. This legendary film series takes filmgoers across the world to some of the most spellbinding skiing outposts. Celebrate the return to the slopes with Warren Miller's 70th annual film.
Well, I'm trying to learn how to multitask. So the other day, I went fishing for the first time at the same exact time as I went fishing for the last time.
Fans, critics, and comedians agree. No one does comedy like Brian Regan.
I don't know why anyone would ever want to be the president anyway, you know? I wouldn't want that job in a million years. Can you imagine being awakened every morning like this? Problems. All kinds of problems.
He's one of the funniest comedians in the country. Don't miss Brian Regan live.
Apparently the Israelis and Palestinians are not getting along. I say we send a good dad over there. What in the hell is going on over here? Well, he started it. No, he started it. I don't care who started it. Knock it off.
Light up your holiday season with the electrifying stage spectacular Cirque Dreams Holidays. Audiences of all ages will marvel at soaring acrobatics, gravity-defying feats, and extravagant theatrical spectacles. Experience the critically acclaimed show that wraps a Broadway musical and a Cirque adventure into the ultimate holiday gift for the entire family.
Tears filled my eyes when I found out she was gone.
Country music legend Ronnie Milsap comes to the Grand.
Smoky Mountain rain keeps on falling. Keep on calling her name.
With 40 number one hits like Smoky Mountain Rain, There's No Getting Over Me, and Stranger in My House, Ronnie Milsap is one of the most iconic names in country music.
Made in my life. You're my sunshine day and night. What a difference you made in my life.
Come deck the halls with the OK Factor. This festive show will inspire audiences of all ages with holiday classics and charming originals. Featuring a special appearance by local orchestra students, the evening will be a truly magical holiday celebration for the whole community.
Wassa's favorite holiday tradition continues. After over a decade of sold-out shows, the John Altenberg Christmas Extravaganza brings a night of jazz, blues, and the holiday songs you know and love. The most talked about show of the year, nothing says Christmas in Wassa like the John Altenberg Christmas Extravaganza.
They've spent nearly 2 decades shaping the bluegrass world, and this January, Grammy Award-winning Steep Canyon Rangers comes to the Grand.
Tell me how do we get there? Yeah. Tell me how.
Don't miss one of the most influential bands picking and strumming on the road today.
They had a look, an attitude, and a sound like no other. Sure, they were born in Jersey, but they were made in America.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Four Seasons.
Jersey Boys, the Broadway musical that started it all.
Rocking audiences worldwide, the Femmes of Rock delivers an explosive, high-energy, and unforgettable concert. It's the rock anthems you know and love like never before, featuring the music of Queen, Led Zeppelin, The Eagles, Jimi Hendrix, Pink Floyd, and so much more. Electric violins and the greatest rock hits collide for an unforgettable night of music with the Femmes of Rock.
It's 1945 and the soldiers are back. Returning to a changed nation, 6 veterans discover the power of music to face the impossible and give America a new beat. From the Tony-winning choreographer of Hamilton comes a new American musical that critics call dazzling, exuberant, and astonishing. The Tony-winning Broadway musical Bandstand.
The world's #1 touring ABBA tribute concert comes to the Grand this January. ABBA hits you know and love, featuring Dancing Queen, Waterloo, Mamma Mia, Super Trooper, Fernando, and many more. If you're looking for an excuse to celebrate, reminisce, or simply be entertained by the music that continues to fill dance floors worldwide, don't miss ABBA Mania at the Grand.
Come be enchanted by the Russian National Ballet and their dazzling rendition of The Sleeping Beauty. With a beautiful princess and dream prince, fairies both good and evil, breathtaking costumes, and magical stage effects, this classic fairy tale is a sight to behold for ballet lovers of all ages. Selling out year after year, you won't want to miss the Russian National Ballet.
Most pubs have a football team, a darts team, an intimidatingly vast array of weirdly named real ales. This pub has a choir, and we are the Choir of Man.
It's a party, it's a concert, it's a pint-filled good time. It's the Choir of Man, coming to the Grand Theater.
If you like pina colada, get it caught in the rain.
The multi-talented cast of 9 handsome gents combine hair-raising harmonies, high-energy dance, and foot-stomping choreography for the best singing, dancing, pub crawl of a concert you'll ever attend.
Hypnosis and improv come together from a hilarious evening with Hipprov, Improv Under Hypnosis, starring Whose Line Is It Anyways, Colin Mockery, and master hypnotist Assad Mekki. With some help from the audience, this side-splitting new show pushes improv to a level it has never gone before, when comedic genius Colin Mockery joins the group to perform with those still under hypnosis. It'll be a hilarious evening of uncontrollable laughter and fun with Hipprov, Improv Under Hypnosis.
World Class Symphony returns to the Grand Theater for the first time in over a decade with the Siberian State Symphony Orchestra. It will be a night of enchanting classical music as 80 incredible musicians bring to life the work of some of the finest Russian composers. You won't want to miss the power and the passion of the Siberian State Symphony Orchestra.
Through their shared zeal and passion for Ireland's musical traditions, the Celtic Angels enable their audiences to experience the real Ireland, celebrating their cherished heritage through Irish song, dance, and music. Come hear the sweetest voices under heaven, world champion Irish dancers that leave audiences breathless, and the Trinity Band Ensemble of Dublin playing authentic Irish classics. Join us for an award-winning production as the Celtic Angels carry you to Ireland on Wings of Music.
Coming to the Grand Theater for 2 nights, Waitress, the hit Broadway musical baked from the heart. With songs by Grammy-nominated artist Sarah Bareilles, Waitress is an uplifting celebration of love, music, and laughter. You won't want to miss this little slice of heaven as Waitress comes to the Grand.
athleticism and infectious showmanship. Yamato's latest show, Passion, is captivating audiences across the globe. Immerse yourself in an evening of Japanese culture and taiko drumming with this high-energy, visually stunning, and explosive production that will have audiences of all ages on the edge of their seats.
Before she was Carole King superstar, she was Carole King teenage songwriter. Her music would become the soundtrack to a generation. Her story is the musical of a lifetime. Beautiful, the Carole King musical.
From the University of Exeter, the United Kingdom's preeminent a cappella group and national a cappella champions, Semitoned, comes to the Grand. Featuring a wide variety of genres and songs, there's something for everyone with Semitone.
Get ready, Beatles fans. The Fab Four, the ultimate tribute, comes to the Grand. Traveling through time with the best of the Beatles, complete with the group's iconic looks and songs that changed the world. Go back in time with the Fab Four.
One of history's greatest singer-songwriters and two-time Grammy Award winner, Rodney Crowell, comes to the Grand Theater. In addition to his own chart-topping hits, Rodney Crowell has created a legacy by penning songs for some of the most influential names in music history.
The higher up you fly, boys, the harder it is you're gonna get.
Don't miss your chance to hear the songs by one of the best storytellers of the Americana world as Rodney Crowell comes to the Grand Theater.
The highway goes on forever. That old highway goes on forever.
Bringing to life one of the best-selling albums of all time, Classic Albums Live returns to the Grand with AC/DC's Back in Black. Recreating this album in its entirety, featuring You Shook Me All Night Long, Hell's Bells, and of course, Back in Black. Classic Albums Live brings the legendary album to life on the stage of the Grand, note for note, cut for cut.
The Grand Theater welcomes 8-time Grammy Award winner and Rock and Roll Hall of Famer Art Garfunkel. One of the biggest names in popular music, Art Garfunkel has made his mark on the music world both as half of the unrivaled Simon & Garfunkel and as a successful solo artist. Art Garfunkel's Walsa debut is sure to be a historic night you don't want to miss.
Resting in my arms again.
Some of our favorite days here at the Grand are when we have Aspirus Arts and Education series shows, because we can get 1,200 kids in this theater, varying in ages, and we make sure that we get input from teachers on which shows they want their kids to see, to make sure that it's curriculum-based programming, because we know how important the arts are in kids' education, and it's a really good way to tie it into what they're already doing in the classroom. We've got people traveling hours to come see shows here, which is really exciting, and it's a really great experience. Their introductory experience with the arts.
Come share the stage with emerging artists in the Truck Country 10x10 series. This series is the ultimate backstage pass, putting you on stage with emerging artists on the cusp of stardom, featuring them Coolie Boys,
But I'd be lying if I didn't say I was happy to see you.
Haley Loren,
Woman has got her own way. A woman, she's got her own. She'll know.
Ron Artis,
Broken hearts, stolen innocence.
Undertones, and so much more.
Subscribe today and reserve your table for the entire season. Come experience the Grand like never before with the Truck Country 10x10 series.
Part of the Grand's mission to make the arts accessible, the Bridge Clinic Community Engagement Series pushes the performing arts from the stage into the community. In the past year, the series has served over 5,500 members of our community through over 60 events, such as artist workshops, dance lessons, pre-show lectures, fitness classes, Broadway karaoke, and so many more. The Bridge Clinic Community Engagement Series, taking the arts beyond the stage.